Menu pops up. That's a good first start. We're gonna press Q, and it said, did not want to talk to you anyways. That is our goodbye. The goodbye works. So we're 20% of the way there, I think. We'll try running it again. Let's say we want to attach a car. So we'll press A. Please enter the factory name. Okay. We're going to attach it to Tesla. We're going to go to Tesla and enter the stop number. Let's just choose 68. That's a pretty good number. And then it's asking us to enter the material name, but it doesn't even let us enter the material name. So that is a problem. And that seems to be a problem with our scanner. It could be because we have this whole next line here. So I'm going to try to change that to next, and also try to change this to next. So we'll run this again. We're going to use A, enter factory name. We'll do Tesla, stop number 68. Oh, look at that. It's now asking us to enter the material name. So what does Tesla make? Obviously, they make dreams. So we're going to type in dreams as their material name. And would you look at that? It seems to add the new car. So let's try to display all cars. Pressing D, well, it looks like we only have Tesla in here. This seems to be a problem because we should have more cars in here. And after looking over the code a lot, I realized I made an incredibly silly mistake. When I copied this over here and said it was basically the same thing, it's not. This front.next is wrong. It should be front is equal to next. That's pretty important. You're gonna want to change that. Now, knowing this, we can try rerunning our train main again. And we can see that now it outputs, but it only outputs the first one. No more errors, no more mistakes. I figured out what I did wrong after reading through the entire code. So in the display train cars method, when I copied this down here, that was a big no-no. Because when we did it the first time, right here, this is for only and only the front. Now, I had fronts in here for all of these. So it basically never updated for this entire for loop because we were printing the front and not the current. So what we need to do is copy the current and go into here and replace everything with current, because then our material, our stop, and our factory will be updated. I also forgot to replace this front right here, so it never checked the current values as we iterated through. So replacing this with current, now no more errors, no more mistakes. We will run this again. We are going to display our cars, and they display perfectly. What a miracle. So now that they've displayed perfectly, let's try attaching a car. So please enter your choice. I want to choose A. What's the factory name? Well, it's Tesla. What's their stop number? 68, of course. And the material name? Well, to make their fantastic cars, they need some dreams. So we're gonna send them some dreams. And it seems like what's happening, what's going on, is once we do this, we call the menu options again, and then for some reason it takes an input, and then it asks for the menu options once more. So this looks like a problem in our menu options, which we are going to need to fix in here. I changed this to next, so that might be the issue with here as well. We'll change this to next instead of next line as well, and then we'll try to rerun it. And it looks like that worked. So the next line seemed to be an issue, possibly because of, I don't know, some kind of white space error or something it was detecting. But now we no longer have that option. We have our invalid input still. All we did to fix that was just change this to from next to next line. And we can see that I've tested this again. and then it brings us just straight back to the menu. We are going to display our cars. We can see that Elon Musk is in here. He's all good because now we don't have to worry about saying that we have invalid input. Let's detach a car now. You know, Tesla's pretty dope. They might not need us. So let's detach Tesla. Seems like we have the same error here. And I'm assuming with the detach right here, with the detach, which is the remove right here, it's the same thing. We don't want to take the next line. We just want to take the next thing right here. And I'm gonna just remove it from here. Seems like next line is giving us some problems. So we're just going to change all of our next lines in our train main to next. We're going to rerun this. We're testing everything now. So let's attach Tesla, 68, material, dream. We've added this. This looks great. Let's detach them now. First, let's display all of our options. We can see Tesla's in here. Let's detach by using remove. We're going to remove Tesla, and the car is detached at Tesla. So we'll press D, and then please enter the choice D, of course. Let's display. After much tinkering, unfortunately, I don't have too much time to actually solve this. I have to move on to some other projects, but I believe everything else works. So if we run this, we can see that search will work. Let's try displaying first. So we display all of these. We click S for search. Let's search for nestle. Nestle, the material nestle is cereals. We've displayed that attach works. We've displayed that the search works. We've displayed, well, let's display that our merge works. So we've merged this. We can see that the existing cars are displayed here, and then the merge cars are displayed here. So we've merged the two together, and then we've popped out our menu. We know the quit works, obviously. The only thing that seems to be an issue is the remove. So if we display all of our things here, we have all of these. If I want to remove, let's say Pepsi, and press enter, well, it says the car is detached. So I guess Pepsi worked. Also, you might have to have another if statement in the train here, it seems, when we're displaying to account for something of bigger words. So you'll add 3 tabs here, and then 2 tabs normally, and then a single tab when it's something this big or bigger. And I guess the remove worked here. Let's try remove again. Let's remove Mars. And see, that doesn't work. So it could be a case issue. So let's run this again. We'll do display. Let's remove Mars with capital. Please enter your choice. Actually, sorry, I want to remove detach. We want to remove Mars. See, it works for some, but it doesn't work for the others. So I will leave you with that. As great man Indiana Jones once said, you're on your own for this one, but the rest looks pretty good. This is our train helper. This is the car. It's kind of like a linked list. This is our train. This is where all the methods and code is involved for. And if I split the videos, they will be linked below the like button in the playlist, where you can find all of the explanations for all of these. And then we have our train main. This could have been done a lot neater. We could have just passed these input.nexts into our actual methods for some of these. Not this one, but for some of these. And then we have our car.txt and of course the update file. But this is our code, and it works, I'd say 90%. We're 90% there. We just got to figure out the detach, and I'll leave that to you.